we're going to talk about the most important thing to you, and that is you. Cool, right? We say 20% what? 80%
Nutrition.
and 100%
Mindset.
mindset. That's right. So this is the mindset piece. Your personality. Why do you do the things you do? Why do you dress the way you do? Why do you drive the car you drive? Why do you hang out with people you hang out with? All of those things come into play. Okay? Personality types. So in this system we call them blues, golds, greens, and oranges. Why? Because it's really simple to remember. It's easy. I can see you 10 years from now and go, what are you? I'm a blue, man. I'm still a blue. I love being blue, right? Or if you're orange, you're going to be like, John, I'm orange, man. I'm orange. Because that's how oranges are. I actually have people set some goals. Think of someone that you struggle with in a personal relationship. Maybe it's a coworker, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a spouse, a family member, those type of things. Think of that person that you just, for whatever reason, you just cannot get along with them. When you think about that person going through this information today, think about their traits. How do they behave? What do they present to you? And as you're doing that today, think about that person and think about how you can communicate with them differently. Really quickly, let me run through these. What are some of the things we can learn from this system? It's basically the preferences. How do people like to think, feel? Do they like to feel? Do they like to deal with their emotions? Those type of things will show us in here. What do they like to do for work and play? Learn and teach, speak and write. Do they like to lead? When they lead, how do they lead? When they follow, how do they follow? How do you follow a leader that is your polar opposite? This is where you can get all these fun traits out of it. The attributes, how do they like to have fun? What are their values? That's a really amazing thing. Values tie right into your vision, to your dreams, to your goals, how you accomplish things. Your activities, what do you do for activities? Chores, what do you like to do around the house? This is a great, I use this in our parenting class. It's really fun because you say, I can't get my son to clean up his room, right? And I say, well, let's do an assessment for him, find out what personality temperament is. Well, if he's an orange, and you're a gold parent, golds are very succinct, organized, everything in its place, everything has to be clean, structure. Oranges are polar opposite. What kind of jobs are you designed for? I believe every person through this, once you understand this, and blues tend to be in nurturing careers. Nursing, counseling, those type of things where they're going to care for. They care about people, places, and plants, and animals and things, those along that line. So that's where they want to always care. They care about causes. They want to get involved in things. And oranges, they'll tend to, as far as jobs, they want to be the fireman. The pilot, those really high-strung, intense careers. Golds, generally, high-end managers, politicians, those type of things, usually where we find effective golds to be. Greens are analysts, they're data, they're scientific, so we usually find them in those fields. What causes people stress, conflict? How to respond to those things? How to deal with those things? How to overcome those things? Relationships is a big one. Affection. Does everybody like affection? Sure, in their own way. Only in the way that they want it. It's just like change. You hear that thing like, nobody likes change. Sure you do. As long as it's change you can control, right? If it's, we see it in this organization, people are changing their lives every day. 67 pounds, 64 pounds, 64 pounds.
It might be 67. Oh.
Hey, it's 67 now. Hey, it's 67 today, man. So he said, that took change, but it was change that you took control of. So we all love change, and we love surprise. It's only if we can control it. We don't like change or surprise that we don't have control of. Okay, that's where the stress comes in. So strengths and liabilities. What do people like to read? Television shows you like to watch? The really cool thing is this is very unique to just you. So if you're a blue and he's a blue, you may be totally different blues. It's as unique as your thumbprint. So that's why in science this has been studied for just 15,000 years. Trying to figure out why does he do that? Why does she behave that way? And those type of things. So